All right, this one's gonna be 2-1 because they're two really quick ones and they're both kind of funny. So this one, Mario Kart 64 best character. Now, obviously some of them have different stats, but obviously I'm biased, so we're just gonna see how this happens. The Elite Eight, Toad versus Mario. Toad is faster, might be the fastest in the game. Mario's an all-around. Though I think with Toad's speed, it's a lot harder to get the proper handling and stuff. And Mario's all-around type, it makes him a quick, nice, easy to pick up character. And design-wise, 90s Mario is just peak. Like, he's just a peak design. Yosh versus ginormous Princess Peach. I think these two have the same stats. Because I think it's Mario and Luigi are all around. Toad, Yoshi, Peach are all fast. And then Bowser, Wario, and DK are all heavy. I don't entirely know how it works. If I was to pick one, it's gotta be the Yosher. He's a classic. He's just a cute looking character. Gotta give it to him. The thickest of thick Wario versus DK. Woo. I might have to give it to Wario for, oh, whoops. The Goat versus Bowser. Wow, I haven't seen some of this art before. It all kind of goes hard. Like, that Bowser art is crazy. The Weege, he's just the Weege. Bowser, he's a heavier character, which means I think he might be slower. I don't remember if that's when they started doing that in this game, but gotta give it to the Weege. Just a classic. Mario versus the Yosh. So something I remember too is that the faster characters are lighter. So like if you hit a speed boost, like you'll be slower as the heavies, but you can like bump every character, make them spin out, and then all around you can, spin out lights, but not heavies, and then lights you can't spin out anyone. That's just for the starting boost. I just remember that because I'd bump Yoshi out. Here's the thing. With how the game plays, I feel like the speed of Yoshi, Toad, and Peach doesn't really matter. And the weight of Bowser and, the other ones is nicer for the start, and that's about it. Because they're not really bumping each other as much in this game. So for that reason, like the all-arounds are usually the most appealing when it comes to just stats as a whole. And then obviously playing as the characters, it's Mario and Luigi. Like, they're just iconic. They're just iconic. What a duo. So I've already said enough, and it's the Luigi. Come on, people, come on. Yeah, we already knew what was happening. The Luigi! So yeah, those are my top two picks, by the way. I know, shocking. So yeah, Luigi wins this one, ladies and gentlemen. We're not done just yet, though. Mario Party games. I think it has all of them on here. We're going to find out. Yep, Sweet 16. So let's just see which ones it gives me. 1 versus 2. 2 is easy just because, like, it basically does everything 1 does and does it better. Better boards. Better, there's actual items. Less garbage, like random crap that happens to you. Better mini games, and then it fixes that too. So yeah, just Mario Party 2 is just better Mario Party 1, honestly. 7 versus 10. 10 has the car. 6 for... Ooh, here's a really good one. Okay, so Mario Party 6 has the orbs. I love the orbs. However, Mario Party 3 is the best version of basic items. Better than Jamboree. I'm just going to say it right there because some people might think Jamboree. Not better than Jamboree. Board-wise, 3 has more bangers, I think. Because 6 has some gimmick boards, and I'm not a huge fan of gimmick boards. There are gimmicks on the boards of 3, and there is the board of, like, oh, there's 2 stars. One is real, one is fake. And I mean, yeah, that's not really the best board as it is, but it can still be a good time. I mean, the same for 6's boards. Like, I like Castaway Bay. I don't like Clockwork, and I'm not a huge fan of the Chain Chomp one. I like it more in 7. So, yeah. And minigame-wise, I'd say they both are, like, on equal levels, honestly. They all have some stinkers, but they're bangers all around. I would give music to 6, though. Single player mode, I don't even remember Mario Party 6's, but I know Mario Party 3 has the story mode. And it does have the dual maps, so I don't really like them. I have to give it to 3, though. Content is just... DS versus 4. Okay, this is another interesting one. DS, really good story mode with the bosses and stuff. I think DS has one of the best single player campaigns, for sure. Though 4 has a really good one, too, about the collecting the stuff. I love collectibles. Oh, man. I do love that about 4 single player. Boards, though. DS, I think, has, like, a 50-50 selection. but 4s all feel samey, and they all kind of are just all right. They're not really any great ones. Though I don't think DS really has great ones. I think they're all good. I still think overall DS is better than 4, especially aesthetically. Story mode, I think, would have to give it to DS, though. You still get those boss battles. Those are just awesome. I mean, both of them have pretty alright item systems, though definitely DS has the problem you can buy multiple items, so if you have a lot of money, and you can get golden pipes in first, I'm pretty sure, so you can just stack up. So item balancing in DS is not that great, as opposed to 4s, but 4 also has some problems. I still think I'd give it to DS, and I mean, it's handheld, and you can play with people on the go, as opposed to 4, where, like, you can play on the GameCube, and, like, there's the other 3 on the GameCube. Superstars versus 9. 9 has a great minigame selection. Yo, it still has the car. And Mario Party Superstars has some of the best 64 boards, though. Still should have changed up the 64 boards a bit. And should have had GameCube boards. And should have changed up some of the minigames. However, it still has better highs than 9's. Even though 9 is a pretty good game. So yeah, I just gotta give it to Superstars. 5 versus Super. Super. Alright boards. Like, none are really that great. Ally mechanic is a cool idea, though not done the best. Mini games are all kind of eh. 5, some of the best boards in the game. The series, some of the best side modes in the series, if not the best side modes. Some of the best minigame selection. Great music, great design. The orbs could have been done better. That's about it. Yeah, it's 5. Beating Super by a long shot. Oh right, ooh. I'm gonna make it. Now get it off my screen, bro. Ah. Ooh, I guess an original Star Rush design. Oh, this is actually really interesting. So, Advanced gets so much hate for not being a basic Mario Party game. Completely understandable. However, great single-player campaign, a lot of fun mini games. Honestly, I enjoy a lot of them. So yeah, for multiplayer-wise, yeah, but I don't even think Star Rush is a great multiplayer game. It's probably the best on the 3DS, but that's not saying a lot when your competition's top 100 and Island Tour. But against Advance, I don't think Star Rush still wins. Like, I don't even remember there being any highlight mini games that I can even think of. The basic idea is not as good as the ideas of Party Advance, so yeah, I gotta get to Party Advance. Alright, here's where it's gonna get really interesting. Party 3 versus Party 7. 7, each character has a specific blue orb. I hate when they do that. I do not want to feel like I have an advantage playing as a character. Every character should be equal. That's also a problem I've had with Super Mario Party. I mean, even to extent Jamboree with the allies, like, because if you pick a certain character, then they can't be a Jamboree buddy, you know, stuff like that. I don't like when that's in the game. Board-wise, let's see. It's got some really good ones. It's got better gimmick boards than Mario Party 6, but I'd still play 6 over 7 because of, like, even the mini games. Mario Party 3, I mean, I think it has better boards. I think they have about the same level of quality with their minigame selection, again. Single player mode, I don't know, but 7 does have the 8-player mode, which is pretty fun, but nah, I think I gotta give it to 3. I think it just has better boards, better items, and it doesn't have the blue orb problem. 2 versus 5. So I said 2 is basically a better version of Mario Party 1. But I think that's where it's like praises end. This was such a long time considered the best Mario Party, and the more I played the other ones, I don't get that. Like, I think it could be better than some on the GameCube. I don't think it's better than 6 and 5. I don't think it's better than 3, and those are all part of Hudson Soft days. So I guess it's number 4 or 5 on the list, but like, if it's number 4 or 5, when people were saying it's the best for so long, it's like, I don't know where you all were getting it's the best from. Mario Party 5, again, I think it has better boards, definitely better side mode, even though it does have Minigame Island. That's a great side mode. Item wise, yeah, items are done better in 5. Minigames, already said best minigames are in 5, so yeah, just gotta give it to 5. Mario Party 8 versus, oh, because 8 was against Island Tour. So 8 is a fun, interesting one, because like, the boards in general are alright. I enjoy Goombas and Koopas, but they're still alright in general. Minigame wise, so many motion control minigames, it gets a little annoying. DS does have the problem. DS does have touchscreen and like the mic minigames, which don't work that great. Well, the mic ones don't work that great, or they're just basic ideas. Where, as opposed to, yeah, the stylus can work pretty well. I would say I think 8 might have better boards than DS. Minigame wise, I feel like they're on the same. I feel like DS still has a 1-up because, you know, the mic minigames don't beat some of the bad motion control minigames. I mean, the mic does beat some of the bad motion control. I'd say this one's pretty equal, honestly. I think I'm going to have to do a coin flip. Because I feel like this is pretty equal. Oh, that coin just went to literal Timbuktu. We got heads. All right, Mario Party 8 wins. Okay, yeah, it's got to be Superstars. As much as I love advanced single player campaigns, Superstars still has so much of like what, you know, it has so much good going for it, and it still is basic Mario Party done right. No, these are my 2 favorites. So basically, yeah, I'm sorry, whichever one wins is gonna win the whole thing. But these are my 2 faves. I still think 5 has the best boards. I think I think 3 has the best items and does the items the best. Yeah, I think 3 wins in items. But when it comes to boards and minigames, it goes to 5. I both love their soundtracks and the side modes of 5. Just, oh man, they're so good. Yeah, 3 takes 2, but 5 is definitely number 1. And then, yeah, I've said my piece about these 2 superstars for sure. And then, yeah, Mario Party 5. Well, Mario Party 5 takes the dub. Honestly, Mario Party 5 and Mario Party 3, amazing games. I hope just play some Mario Party, guys. It's such a good franchise. Great party games. So I got this, and then the Mario Kart 64 characters. So yeah, Weech is the GOAT. I mean, he has the best victory animation in Mario Party 5 with the music, so it says a lot. See y'all next time. Like and subscribe.